standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back day yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Oh, front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back day yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Oh. Bring them out, 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 bring them out. You just heard the sound of the king of the South, T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster.
Finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good. She like, he's so good. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. His return starts at the 5. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Nick starting with a pass. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught for the first. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That one gains 7. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
They'll run here on first down. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back-to-back carries here. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dan Jackson takes it away. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. He beams one deep right side. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Connects on the crosser. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Has it down close. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-0 lead. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap to Nix. Flush down in the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. Nix is hit, and he lost that football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 43. To throw, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. They've got a man in motion. Again on 2nd and 10. Nix. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Once more, it's Nix. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Taken at the 2. Dodges another stop.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. Caught, nice gain left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field. and the tone of this drive.
That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, what's up?
From the gun, it's May. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw for May. All in left side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28.
May now from the gun. Broke him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
Well, nice for this offense to know that even when they don't find the end zone, they can still come away with some points and keep up an awfully impressive pace they've set for themselves.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They'll give left side. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 10. lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Finds him over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
He's got it near the 8. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Cutting in the goal line. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders make it a 16-point ball game. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they can find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Broncos 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. The defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue, and that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jimmy Crawshaw out once again, punting away. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 23-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Off the play action, May. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Gets it from the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's made in the air. Finds his running back. This is Bashul Tutu. He's got it in the red zone. And they're able to bring him down. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Breaks free in the center of the field. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has it downfield, working the left. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10. At their own 19-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Tootin on first and 10. He comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get 6 and a first down as well. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. The Raiders with the lead at home here at Allegiant. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. A toss play to Tootin. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's May. He's trying to push the field. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game.
Raiders 38, Broncos 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Nix from the gun. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for Broncos first down. And goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. And the floater falls to the deck. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Hold on a sec. Catching. Ready. Olay.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Shinsey threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Trying to push this past the marker. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos chop some of the lead off before the half.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, it's Jalen Knoll. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Crazy, crazy, double time. Five.
May. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
So first and 10 now from the 30. To throw, here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Here's May. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. 3rd and long for him here. He puts some juice on a deep throw. They connect on the deep shot. And the big gain reaches midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is brought in at the 15. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. For the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Knoll to return this. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Five. Here gets it up. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
May now from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's second and 10.
Five. Hey, here goes it up. Hey, crazy.
Back to the air. It's May. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he makes the... Wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Here he goes, third and long. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He has room past the 25. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Good. Out. Hey, what's that?
First down, May. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receive...
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Throw left side, complete. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Nix now on first and 10. Continuing to move past the 45. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 from the 43. Throwing again. Here's Nix. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's second down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Goes first down. A gain of 12. First down, Denver.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's third down. Third and long.
Throwing here, Nix. He's throwing deep to the left, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Nix's pass intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Throwing is May. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Here's May to the air. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39 yards.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a 13-yard, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. They'll go again here with 2. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll run now on second down. And he'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll make the lead 26 points.
Broncos.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Next, quick out wide, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The give here on 2nd. And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throw here, 3rd down. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Holding left side. And they make the tackle at the 38. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Next to throw again. Buying some time right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Raiders get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
It's everything he has under this one. Full extension, and he brings it in! They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Completed to his running back. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy. 5. Crazy.
From the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders continue piling it on here in the fourth. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead.
Broncos 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
May on 1st and 10. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. May. We've got a screen to the running back. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Option give here. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. May now from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer. Third and long for him here. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Second down. Here's Nix again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll air it out on third. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
25 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And they'll stop him after a short gain of the 13. Looking quickly here.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he'll only just stay out of his own end zone, down at the 1. Man, Brock, even when they score, things just aren't going their way. The 2-point try fails following that touchdown, and that really encapsulates how this contest has gone for them.
They're just not able to stay out of their own way sometimes. Get a little momentum, immediately give away a chunk of it. It does prove, though, from here on out, they're going to take whatever shot they got.
Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game. Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Operating from the gun, here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. So 20 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Raiders keep running away with this. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Ooh, this kick is not good at all. Out of bounds it goes. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. Nick's off the play action. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Darian Porter. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Return starts at the 3. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Broncos trying to do some window dressing. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's good. Broncos, first down. A gain of 22 yards.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st down, it's Nix. Jump off, caught by his back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Nix from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact.
And they pick him off again! Dan Jackson takes it away. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Drawing up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He's drawn up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Yeah. Clears out. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it.